Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Terrapins will kick this deep to start us off. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Huskers moving quickly down the field here. The shotgun handoff here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's going to take off. Grab down the middle. It's Nelson. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Grab behind the line. It's Nelson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's escaping the pocket now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense recovers the fumble. Touchdown, Nebraska. The defense adds 6 points. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. And a sophomore making an impact play.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Huskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff heading left. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's a design quarterback keeper. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Terrapins have first and 10 here. Looking to pass this time. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. he could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30, the 20, the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made in the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver makes the catch all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Quick throw to the left. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. We're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Williams. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Long enough and good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Williams. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. To throw, it's Carr. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crosses the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. Makes it an 11-point game. 28-17. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Oh, the ball comes loose. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And the Terrapins trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to pass. It's Carr. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, Terrapins. And the comeback continues. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum. This comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Nebraska, 28. Maryland, 25.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's Carr. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. And the comeback is on. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Number 21.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
Is good. That makes the score. Nebraska, 35. Maryland, 32.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. get set to kick it away.
Number 17. Sexton hands on the football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Maryland offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Play action here on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Terrapins. Trying to come all the way back.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Maryland 39.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here?
Returner is brought down at the 14. And your Nebraska Cornhuskers will take over. First and 10.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter.
On the third quarter of play, with the score, Nebraska 42, Maryland 39.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first down and more. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Terrapins. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Number 21.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it, you're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. The pass rush closed, nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Terrapins. A fumble return for 6. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Huskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. And now the defense able to bring him down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now that stop is going to bring up 4th down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a 2-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. They decide to go for 2 to get within a field goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory?
Okay, ready?
Second down play coming up.
42 Spider.
Grab behind the line. It's Nelson. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Time ticking away. Offense set for one final drive. We're set for an exciting finish. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stopping the clock with 21 seconds remaining. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. A chance to tie the game here in the final minute of regulation. This one is right through. And that ties the game. We could be headed for overtime.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down. They're going to throw the football. He's on the run, launches deep, and this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins, to take the lead in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They scored, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.